Welcome to Safari Louie, the channel that brings the Columbus Zoo right to you. And this is your first video, then hit those like and subscribe buttons, along with that bell icon, to officially join the Columbus crew. Well everyone, it's another cold day here in Ohio, and well, surprisingly, because it's supposed to be spring. Please, bring the warmer weather. Which, well, I'm pretty sure all of you are in the same situation. Anyway, back on track. For today's short, well, this is kind of something special. Because, well, for the first time in 2 years, this attraction and the shores, yes, we're back in the shorts, well, has finally opened on weekends only. But anyway, we're back in Discovery Reef in the shores region and doing the Touch Pool. The Touch Pool, which is usually a fan for children, well, has been closed for 2 years due to the pandemic. And now this time when the numbers are decreasing, well, they've started to bring some animals back out. The good news for us, especially for those speciesless hunters, we'll see 3 new animals for the channel. So, without further ado, let's get in line and start pitting some animals. The Touch Pool entrance is literally right next to the main doors of the Discovery Reef building. And while you're waiting in line, you can read some interesting facts about fish in the coral reefs. And also take a look at a small tank, home to a couple of species. And also, see how coral reefs are important for the world's oceans. Because, well, they are pretty much the underwater rainforest. And before and near the pool, you can learn about the agriculture of the coral reefs. And while you're waiting in line, please do a few things for me. 1, please stand behind the red line. And 2, please wash your hands at this natural looking sink. I know that because of my volunteering experience. Now to the animals. The first one right here is a horseshoe crab. Believe it or not, horseshoe crabs are actually related to spiders and has 10 eyes. And another thing, horseshoe crabs have been living on Earth for over 300 million years, making one of the world's oldest animals that are staying alive from extinction. Right next to the horseshoe crabs, and yes, there are barriers between these animals, is another safari tour's first. The skinny Phataria Sea Stars, or starfish, wherever you want to call it. Did you know that the sea star right here actually has eyes at the end of its 5, arms, whatever you want to call it, and has thousands of legs at the bottom? So what you're looking at is the front or upper body of the sea star. Now for those of you who might get concerned and where to pet him, well, pet him in the sides like this volunteer was doing, which, well, is obviously probably a safer spot to pet the starfish. One last quick fact, like an octopus and squid, they have a beak for catching and eating their prey. So there's your starfish facts for the day. You're welcome. Now, finally, the very last animal after the sea star is, well, the pencil sea urchin. And yes, this is real. Though pencil sea urchins, unlike a whole lot of animals, they don't really have eyes. But they can use their tentacle-like tube to indicate where a predator or prey is near. Now, to touch them, which, well, kind of like I did, I just touched one of their pencil-like needles, which, don't worry, they are not sharp enough to pierce through human flesh. And that was all I need to cover at the Columbus Zoo's Touch Pool in Discovery Reef. Let me know how you think about this really cool attraction, which, again, because I was a volunteer here, I have some good experiences with this attraction. But anyway, with the avian flu still in the air, well, North America is still being postponed for the time being, so I do apologize for that. And well, hopefully, because with the warmer seasons that are not too terribly far away, well, hopefully I can cover North America pretty soon. Which, well, again, I'm just waiting for the birds to come back out. Well, everyone, that's all I need to cover for today. Otherwise, like and subscribe, and always hit that bell icon for notifications. And, well, have a very nice day.